I'm excited because the recipe that I'm making is going to be a little bit spicy today, and I love spicy food. It's a green curry with green beans and chicken. The great thing about this recipe is that I'm using pre-cooked chicken. If you happen to have a rotisserie chicken or even grilled chicken on hand, you can use any of those to make this recipe. I'm cutting up 12 ounces of green beans. That's going to be my vegetable for my curry. As a thickener, I'm going to use a tablespoon of cornstarch stirred together with 2 tablespoons of chicken broth. The chicken broth's not really a thickener, it just dissolves the cornstarch, and you need to dissolve the cornstarch before you add it to your simmering liquid or it will clump up. Over here I have a large skillet. I always like to preheat my skillets. To that, add 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, a neutral oil, not olive oil. Swirl it around. Add 1 sliced onion and your green beans. Saute your green beans and your onions till they begin to soften. The great thing about this dish and what saves on ingredients in the list is this green curry paste. It's got tons of flavor. It's got all kinds of ingredients packed in there. Add your green curry paste just as they start to get a little tender. 1 to 2 tablespoons. This green curry paste is for Thai curry, not Indian curry. Add 4 cups of cooked chicken. This is just cut into chunks. And then 1 can of coconut milk. This is not the reduced fat kind. If you want to use reduced fat, you can do that. It's not going to be quite as thick. And then a can of chicken broth, 14.5-ounce can. This pan is very full, so I'm carefully stirring everything to combine and bringing it up to a simmer. Because the chicken is pre-cooked, you just need to heat everything through and get your green beans crisp tender. I'm going to add my cornstarch mixture and then bring this all up to a boil together and then simmer it until it's slightly thickened and everything is heated through. That should only take like 4 or 5 minutes. Make sure that you stir in your cornstarch mixture so that it doesn't all clump in one spot, because if it comes to a boil and all your cornstarch is in one spot, there'll be a clump of thickened and a bunch of unthickened. I like to taste before I season in situations like this. When you're using like a canned broth or something like that, you don't really know how much salt is in there. A little bit of salt. Make sure that it fully comes to a boil, because otherwise the cornstarch will only be partially thickened and it'll taste kind of starchy, which is not so delicious. It's bubbling away. I'm gonna add some basil. It's a classic finishing touch on Thai dishes. This is not Thai basil, but if you have Thai basil, I highly recommend that. About a cup of basil. It doesn't really need to cook. You just want the aroma to be activated by the heat, and then a bit of lime juice. Squeeze it. Give it a little stir, get everything well combined, and then serve this over rice. I think that this is a great use for leftovers and making a whole new dinner tonight. Hi guys, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to click here if you want to subscribe, and click over here if you want to continue watching more great videos like this.